Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently watched Clerks 2, which this takes place around the time when the Star Wars prequels are out and Lord of the Rings was out. And one thing I think the movie should get an award for is Randall's long epitaph of racial slurs. I thought, oh my good Lord God, I can't believe you were able to have that many racial slurs in that short amount of time, because he used all racial slurs just about. But the scene itself was really quite hilarious because Randall doesn't think he's doing anything wrong, and Dante is fit to be tied. And of course, Dante's still a two-timing bird dog, but the two-timing bird dog actually gets some happiness in the end. I'm not going to say how. And, of course, you got Jane Silent Bob. And there's a cute scene with them when they're dancing to ABC 123, which I love. And I'm not going to say why, because it'll give away some of the plot. It's a tremendous film. It's a great sequel to the first Clerks, but it makes more sense if you watched Chasing Amy and all that, because this universe actually falls into a nice, neat little timeline. And I'm not sure. There's a new movie coming out, and it's called Method Madness, and I'm not really sure where that falls in the Isk universe, to be honestly. But as far as the film is concerned, I give it 2 thumbs way up. And as far as the movie itself, I give it 3.5 because I've seen it before, but what put it over the top for me was just the sheer irreverent comedy that was coming out of all the characters' mouths, and just how wittily it was written, and such a commentary on relationships itself. It's really quite interesting. It shows that relationships themselves are rather messy. It's not what Hollywood often depicts to us. It's a lot of work, and sometimes you're given one opportunity that might seem like, hey, the grass is greener over on this side of the fence, and then you realize that what you wanted or what you needed all along was right in front of your nose, and that happens 9 times out of 10. And Dante actually comes to this realization. There are lots of crazy scenes in this. There are lots of nice little Easter eggs. I love the scene with the new employee and Randall, even though Randall comes across as quite a douchebag in the particular scene. He's just a bully. You just want to hate him. But what he says about LOTR is hilarious, even though I am a big LOTR fan. There is a certain amount of truth to it. Even though he's simplifying the whole plot of LOTR. I am sorry, just saying. I'm gonna defend my fandom here. And yes, we all know that the ending looked horribly gay, but none of them are gay. So stop, okay? We've had this conversation before. We don't want to have it again. That's pretty much all I gotta say. It was just absolutely hysterical. I loved every minute. It's a romp. It's a great film. And Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, they were on top form as usual. And of course, it has that running gag that Silent Bob really doesn't speak until near the end of the film, where he has some sort of really profound, deep insight to share. In this case, it would be with Dante. He comes across as kind of a sagely character. First, Jay says, okay, come on, that's your cue. And then Bob thinks for a moment. He says, well, I got nothing. He's like, Jay says, well, what do you use? What are you good for? You mute. Yeah, you mute. What you good for? But it was quite amusing. But I really don't have that much to say, other than I'm really hoping I can see Method Madness, even though I'm probably going to have to wait until it comes out on DVD, but that can be arranged. So, until I see all of you wonderful gardeners again, I want to bid you all adieu and live long and prosper. Ciao tutti.